I'll give you the hack to beat the scroll. You don't need to spend all that time scrolling. Use these apps to wrestle back control. Watching video does trigger brainwaves linked to wakeful relaxation. I didn't know that. It absorbs your brain's capacity, which is a fancy way of saying it temporarily turns down the volume on your real life worries. We are escaping our problems with a solution that's actually creating new ones. And I'll tell you why. Does the constant, easy, high-quality distraction of streaming and viral content keep us occupied? I'll leave that for you to decide. The paradox here is slick. Who can blame us for wanting to peace out and forget it all, right? We want to escape our actual lives and dive headfirst into a world that actually keeps us interested. The last thing you want as a government is that almost forbidden word, which is check out these mind blowers. Let's go. Hello, Paradox Nation. Welcome back to the Paradox Experience podcast. I'm your host, Patrick, and if you're anything like me, your phone is basically your third hand, which I don't have on me right now. And your biggest daily workout is the endless scroll on a streaming menu and working out your thumbs on a regular basis. I use my phone for work, business, and entertainment. And actually right now, before I'm going to say anything else, I'm making a promise to myself and to you all watching this. I will reveal that promise at the end of this episode, okay? Okay, let's go. On average, every household have more than 2 TVs at home. How many do you have? Let us know in the comments. The world is nuts right now, and who can blame us for wanting to peace out and forget it all, right? We want to escape our actual lives and dive headfirst into a world that actually keeps us interested. Have you ever had this feeling where you watched your beloved series or a film and got so hooked up that when it actually ended, you were so sad and upset you actually didn't want to watch the last episode or last minutes of that movie because it will end, or the first thing you do is to go online and check when the next season or part 2 is going to drop, or if it will at all, or that you would wish to be inside of that world with those characters. That's what we're tackling today. The biggest, baddest escape button in human history. Our screens. As always, we're hunting for the paradox. That mind-bending contradiction hiding in plain sight. You know the drill. More is less. The truth is next door to the lie. You gotta spend money to make money. And today's paradox, bear with me on this one. We are escaping our problems with a solution that's actually creating new one. And I'll repeat. We are escaping our problems with a solution that's actually creating new ones. And I'll tell you why. I'm going deep on the numbers, the mind games, and the crazy reason you watch someone else watch a show. And yeah, I'll drop a list of amazing things to watch, because probably some of you clicked on this video just to find out what to watch. Plus some sneaky tools to beat the dreaded "what should I watch" anxiety. So grab your comfy pants, mute the world around you, and let's jump in. If I could humbly ask for anything right now, it would be to ask all of you, dear viewers, to subscribe to the channel, like and comment. Without you, what I'm doing won't make much difference. My promise is to make every episode bigger and better. It's to make sure you get the best possible reviews, interesting information, paradoxes, obviously, and knowledge you couldn't possibly get anywhere else. So please, click that subscribe button and leave a like. It only takes 2 seconds, but it means a lot to me because it lets me know that I'm doing something valuable for you. Thank you, and back to the podcast. Let's be real about the habit. Binge watching isn't a special event anymore. It's just Tuesday. Check out these mind blowers. The average American is staring at a screen for almost 7 hours a day. 7. That's a part-time job dedicated just to glowing pixels and hardly even blinking. Imagine what else you could do with that time productively. Make more money, start a business, do a podcast even. Spend more time with your family or friends. When we zero in on video and streaming, people in North America are logging almost 5 hours daily. In Western Europe, it's still over 3.5 hours. That is more time than many people spend doing physical activity, socializing in person, or even sleeping enough. This isn't just background noise, it's a huge commitment. Remember ancient Rome? When the people were getting restless or felt like their leader is not doing enough for them or pulling too much money out of their pockets in the form of taxes, the emperors had a brilliant plan. Give them free food and massive gladiator fights. It was called bread and circus. It kept the masses happy, distracted, and crucially away from the political decision making. The last thing you want as a government is that almost forbidden word, which is fast forward to today. We're still getting the circuses, only now they're delivered straight to our couches. Think about it. Does the media push a political agenda? Absolutely. It's a no-brainer. Switch in between the channels and each of the stations will give you a different narrative or blame the other political party of something. But more fundamentally, does the constant, easy, high-quality distraction of streaming and viral content keep us occupied? I'll leave that for you to decide. The paradox here is slick. We think we are choosing to escape, but that escape is structured and monetized by powerful entities that benefit from our distraction. If you're stressed out by the latest political crisis, they don't need to fix the crisis. They just need to drop the next season of your favorite show or let you watch a sports match. You willingly tune out, and the power structure stays exactly the same. We pay money, subscriptions, and attention, our time, to forget the problems we should be fighting and overcoming those problems. What that is the ultimate hustle. We all hit the couch aiming for relaxation, right? How often does a 4-hour binge leave you feeling truly relaxed or zen? You're probably exhausted, right? Science backs this up. And one of the beautiful things about my Paradox Experience channel is that I get to learn along with you. Watching video does trigger brainwaves linked to wakeful relaxation. I didn't know that. It absorbs your brain's capacity, which is a fancy way of saying it temporarily turns down the volume on your real life worries. Okay? It's a mental deep tissue massage. But here's the kicker. The longer you rely on that external button to switch off your mind, the harder it is to switch it back on and engage with the real world's messy problems. Can you resonate? Because I think it actually makes sense. The true paradox of choice. This is the one that gets me every single night. We've got Netflix, Disney Plus, Max, Paramount, and many more. A galaxy of content, right? Every movie, every era, all available now. But what happens? We spend 10 minutes scrolling. Then we jump over to another app, scroll for 10 more minutes. Maybe we watch the trailer for a show we saw last week. Half an hour later, we're stressed, annoyed, and watching a repeat of The Office or Friends because it's too hard to choose. And if you're anything like me and you watch it with your partner, you both get annoyed and you really can't end up picking something and start watching it from start to end. Do you have the same? The famous paradox of choice says the more options you have, the more stressed you get, and the less happy you are with whatever you finally pick. We're so afraid of wasting 2 hours on a bad movie that we waste 30 minutes agonizing over the decision. The paradox hits us right in the search bar. We Google what to watch. because we have a million answers and that infinity has frozen us. And actually, when I started the research on this topic, I was amazed how many people type this phrase into a search engine, and it's thousands every day. You can check for yourself. I'll give you the hack to beat the scroll. You don't need to spend all that time scrolling. Use these apps to wrestle back control. So Just Watch is one of them. This is your life saver. You select all the streaming services you pay for, and then you just type in a title. It tells you exactly where it's streaming. Boom, no more platform hopping. Another one is Real Good. Great for the list makers, if you're one of them. It lets you create one master watch list across all your services. Hear about a cool show? Add it. It cuts through the chaos and makes choosing a list of 3 things instead of 300. Another one is Plex. Beyond its other functions, the universal watch list here lets you unify everything. It stops you from keeping a Netflix list, a Hulu list, and a sticky note list. Get organized and conquer that paradox. So I highly encourage you to give them a go. Okay, let's talk about the weirdest trend: reaction videos and shows like Googlebox. I've never understood the dynamics and magnetism behind it, and now I know. Why do we love watching someone else get scared, laugh, or cry at a movie we've probably already seen? This isn't random whatsoever. It's a deep-seated human psychology. It's all about mirror neurons and connection. It's validation. We are human species. We want to belong. When you watch someone else react to that huge plot twist in a show, those specialized cells in your brain called mirror neurons fire, making you feel the emotion they are showing. It's like you're reliving the twist for the first time. It screams, "My feelings were real. My shock was justified." It's company. We stream alone. It's isolating, right? But when you put on a reactor or a Google Box clip, you immediately have a friend on the couch or a group of friends experiencing the show with you. It's a parasocial relationship, a one-way friendship that satisfies our deep biological need for shared experience without requiring us to put on pants and leave the house. And this parasocial relationship can be also found with celebrities. You don't know this person, you've never talked to them, and yet you feel like you do. And it's only because you get to watch them on the screen. You have a parasocial relationship with that person. The paradox here is gorgeous. We use solitary streaming to hide from society, but we seek out videos of strangers to feel like we're back in a community. We've basically digitized our loneliness. All right, for those of you who skipped ahead, welcome. And for those who stayed, you earned this list. If you want a genuine escape, go for Dune, Part 1 and Part 2. It's massive, it's gorgeous, and it sucks you into a world for a few hours. It's perfect distraction. If you want something to debate, check out The Substance or Blade Runner. Those are dark, sophisticated worlds of despair. You'll be talking about it for a week. Or not. If you want a mind bender, Fight Club or American Psycho, those are great. A truly unsettling look at how people live normally next to the unimaginable or psychos. It makes you pay attention to the real world, and if you haven't watched them yet, go for it. There are many more great cinema distractions. Lone Survivor, great military American action, and one of my absolute favorites, mechanic, action-packed, and Jason Statham fighting style. Drunken Master with Jackie Chan, old school kung fu cinema, beautiful. The Greatest Showman with Hugh Jackman for all of the family to watch, loved it. Last Kingdom, if you enjoy long series about Vikings, one of my favorites as well. So if you like that kind of ancient history, long fighting, good plot series, Last Kingdom is for you. Oppenheimer with Cillian Murphy, Oscar winner, or Peaky Blinders, very addictive, also with the same actor. Avatar is great. It's a two-parter and another part coming out by James Cameron. Great sci-fi movie. Nobody, action-packed film with Bob Odenkirk. Surprisingly good, and I think there's another part coming out. In comedies, The Nice Guys is very good. Jump Street, basically all Adam Sandler films, all great cinema. And for anyone who doesn't know yet, Scary Movie 6 is coming out in June next year. Honestly, can't wait to see that. And the director said that they won't be holding back. So they won't care if someone's going to get offended or someone's not going to like it. They're just going to do it exactly as the previous parts. So yeah, I can't wait. It'll be great. We could go all night and day naming them. But before we wrap, I talked about this with a friend. And he said, I used to read before bed, and now I scroll. I feel like I'm trading actual true rest for digital exhaustion. And I said, you know what? Me too. And I think he nailed the final paradox, and I started to look at this differently as well. We reach for entertainment as a cure for our stress, but we consume it in a way of boredom scrolling, binging until 3 a.m. That makes us stress more. That makes us more stressed, more tired, and less engaged the next day. The cure is the poison, but also read more books, learn something new every day, go outside, spend more time with your family playing board games or going for a spin in the car, socialize with your friends in real life, breathe in some of that fresh air, and let your eyes rest a bit. Go to sleep at a reasonable hour without your phone sitting on your belly as you fall asleep. So, my fellow Paradox Hunters, the next time you open that glowing menu, take a second before you dive in. Don't let the paradox of choice ruin your free time. Use the tools, pick a winner, and then put the damn phone away. Ask yourself, am I watching this to genuinely enjoy a story or just to silence my own thoughts? At the beginning of this episode, I said I will make a promise to myself and to you all. So here it is. I will reduce the amount of time I spend on watching social media and start reading even more books. And in the next episode, I will tell you what book I have read. Okay? That is my promise to you. Thanks for spending this time with me on the Paradox Experience podcast. If you want to watch more of the Paradox episodes, go to the channel or click into the playlist that should come up here somewhere. Keep questioning the screen. Keep searching for the truth that hides between the frames. And for heaven's sake, pick a movie already. All right? Talk to you soon. Patrick out.